Hey guys, DurtyBirdz back, and now we're going to talk about the NBA playoffs. We're into the Final Four in each conference, so we'll start off with the West.
Yep.
We have, first of all, we have New Orleans and San Antonio. San Antonio won last night.
Cutting the lead 2-1.
Yep.
Hornets still have the lead in the series, but we knew it was going to be a good matchup. So far, the home teams are winning. Someone needs to take a road game and really take the series by hand, and we'll see in the next game.
It could have been New Orleans last night. They were playing pretty well. Chris Paul had a great game.
35, I think.
Yeah, 35 and 9 assists. But then Tony Parker was just a little bit better. He had 11 assists
and 31 points.
Yeah, so I mean he did great also. So
you knew those two were both going to be good. Everyone's saying the Paul versus Parker, and it's really, I think it's living out. They're both doing extremely well.
Definitely. The Hornets were hanging with them. Spurs took the lead for most of the game. David West had his outside shot work, and he was hitting a lot of jumpers. He had, I think he had a 10 rebounds, something like that. He was doing pretty good. He's been contributing all year.
I think Tim Duncan, he had 13 rebounds too. So obviously he's a big man. He can get the ball off the glass and helps keep the ball on the offensive board and on the defensive board, turn the ball over. So I think he's been a big part of the game last night, at least too.
Yeah. I just think that not Charlotte ain't Charlotte anymore. New Orleans' athleticism, I think, is just going to outperform San Antonio, because I just think Tim Duncan's basically like a brick wall. He just stands there. He's not very athletic, and I just think with Tyson Chandler, David West, all those guys, even Julian Wright coming in off the bench, I think New Orleans is gonna be too much for them. But and of course on the other side of the West you have the Lakers and the Jazz. Lakers pretty much taking it to them 2-0
at home. So they're coming back to Utah. I believe tonight, Friday night, is the first game in Utah. So hopefully, I don't know. Utah is very good at home. So
yeah, so that's gonna be big. I mean, you got Deron Williams. Of course, he's playing well, but last game they missed a lot of shots. In game 2, they didn't have it going on, so they got behind. But with Deron Williams, Kirilenko, all those guys, Boozer, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I think they're definitely going to take it down the wire. I think they'll definitely take at least one game.
They got them in the home. They got them in the home games. At least make it 2-2.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if they have a big of a shot win in LA. So
yeah, Kobe Bryant, all those guys. You got Paul Gasol, Lamar Odom, Torre. They got so many good players out there. Kobe's just playing great right now. Yeah, exactly. Definitely playing like it. So
it's gonna be tough. Yeah, definitely tough for Utah to go into LA and take a game. I think they're gonna take all the home games. I think LA is gonna take their home games and they're gonna win the series.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win probably like 6 or 7. I think they're just a much better team than Utah, I think.
Okay, moving on to the Eastern Conference. In one of the series, we have Boston Celtics versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Celtics have won both the home games. They are 2-0 in the series. And LeBron just hasn't really been on. He did have 21 points last night,
but 6 of 24 shooting, 25. Yeah, that's.
And in the first game, he only shot 2 of 18. So I don't know. I think they were chanting overhyped last night or something like that. Overrated. They were chanting.
He's just not playing. The first game, I mean, they actually. As bad as they were playing, Boston wasn't playing that good either, because they only won by 4, and it was like LeBron drove and the shot just wouldn't go.
Should have dunked it. He took a finger roll, but he should have dunked it. He would have definitely had it that way.
Right, but never know, because he didn't. So it seems like no one else around is playing that well either. Like Dante West isn't hitting the threes like he has been. Ben Wallace got hurt. He got hurt last night. I think they said it was dizzy or something like that. He got hurt, so they're just. I don't think they're gonna win the series at all.
LeBron really needs to step it up when they come back to Cleveland. Maybe dish out the West, hit some threes underneath the Gauskas.
He's gonna drop 30. I think for them to have any kind of a shot. Yeah. Because I mean, the big 3 combined last night was I think I don't know, Pierce, they all had in the teens, Pierce had 15 or something, Gordon had 18, then Rayon had 14. I mean, they combined for 50 or 60 points. I don't know how you stop that. And then of course they got the great supporting cast, Posey, Leon Poe, all those guys. So yeah, I mean, he's playing good too after getting destroyed by Marvin Williams, which resulted in a suspension. But I think Boston, like, people were questioning whether they would even come out of the East, but obviously now we know that they are who we thought they were. I put it in the screen right there, but everyone thought that maybe if they lost that game, it'd be like the season was nothing for nothing. But they won. I think they'll probably come out East. But then again, with the other shifting into the other series, we have Detroit, who beat the Sixers, unfortunately.
He had a good run.
Yeah, yeah, check that. Better video for that.
And
Magic. Against the Magic, who Detroit took the first two at home, but then Orlando went back home, and they were able to pull one out. Shard Lewis was like 33 points. He was dropping them all night.
All the home teams are winning in all these series.
It seems like, it's definitely
home court advantage is huge in the playoffs.
In any sport, I mean, it's huge in the playoffs. You got your home fans are going nuts to support the team. So that's really been the biggest factor, I think. Not really anybody going. I mean, there's been a lot of guys dropping 30, but I'm waiting for Kobe or LeBron or somebody like that to just drop like 50. But
Dwight Howard's gonna have to do that to beat the Pistons.
He's gonna have to drop like 25, 30, and 20 rebounds. I mean, but then again, Pistons are beatable as we know.
Yeah.
Getting a little older.
Phillips is hurt. We don't know if he's gonna play after that.
That's big.
Doing a split or something.
So then the starting point guard would probably be Rodney Stuck. That's not much experience.
Big difference between Phillips and him.
Yeah, so
I think Pistons are still gonna win it, even if Orlando does take the next home game. Detroit's definitely gonna have it. They still have Hamilton, still got Prince. Excuse me.
Rashid.
Yeah, just got too many people.
Yeah, they got too much firepower, I think.
In a couple of years though, they're gonna be old, and I don't know if they'll be making it to the playoffs. But
exactly, that's the thing with them. The thing with Boston, everyone's going to be getting over. But Detroit seems to be doing good right now. Prince is playing pretty good. He's probably the best for them so far in the playoffs to go against the Sixers.
Hitting some big shots.
Yeah, definitely. So I think they'll take it. Probably I think it might go 7 games maybe, but it seems like every team is like blowing out the other team. Like Detroit blew them out, I think, in the first game, and Orlando
blew them out in the last game.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, the home court advantage is huge, and we'll have to keep watching that for the rest of the playoffs. We'll probably wrap up the NBA playoffs. Probably be wrapping up next week and a half or something, because we'll have a couple more games.
Hockey.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be done at the same time, pretty much.
Yep. So going into June, the playoffs are winding down, and we'll be crowning champions in all the sports. So I'm Ben.
D-Cell, and we're out.